Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today, I'm gonna give you guys some of my tips and tricks to stay lean year round, or if you're trying to lose some body fat, I'm gonna give you some tips for that. But before we get into that, I just wanna say thank you guys so much for maybe 100K subscribers. Depending on how fast I get this video edited up, we're either gonna be at 100K subscribers or just a little bit under it. So I just wanna say thank you guys so much. It's so surreal and so crazy that we're at that point. And you guys probably started following me either on TikTok and Instagram. Those are my bigger platforms. But hitting 100K on YouTube is just so surreal because this is the first platform that I ever started when I was 19 years old and I was terrified to be filming my workouts and I barely knew how to talk to you guys on camera. My younger self would be so in shock right now of honestly just how this year's going in general, competing at the Mr. USA, getting the Mr. Ohio spot, being Mr. Earth. It's just so crazy and it wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to get that 100,000 subscriber plaque. And you know where it's going to go, chat? You know where it's going to go? It's probably going to go right there. So it's in the background of all my videos. And after that, it's road to 500K, road to a mil. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. It's so crazy. So now guys, we're going to get into this video. So you're probably here because you want to lose some body fat. I know it's winter time, but who doesn't want to be shredded year round, okay? So before we get into this, I just want to show you guys that I was in a boat where I was pretty bulky a couple of years ago. Let's look at these pictures right here. I was 6'2", like I am right now, but I was around 180 pounds. So my first year of lifting, I went from like 110 pounds to I'd say like 150 pounds in a year. Of course, a little bit of body fat, but honestly, I was going through puberty and I just started lifting weights. So I started to make like newbie gains, but it was really my second year where I went into a crazy bulk where I was like, you know what? I want to put on as much mass as possible. I want to be a bodybuilder. I'm going to be like freaking massive. I'm going to be like a pro bodybuilder in 2 years. So long story short, I went into an insane bulk. I was not tracking any of my food. That's the issue though. I was literally just looking at calories as calories and not macros. So realistically, I got to a point where I was maybe eating like 4,000 calories a day, but no joke, maybe getting 100 grams of protein. So don't make the mistake that I did because I got pretty fluffy, as you can see right here. And when I ended up working all of it off, playing college basketball, that's when easy cardio. But when I started to actually lock in on the diet and it all came off, I was like, oh, wow, I don't actually have as much muscle as I thought I did. So long story short, guys, do I think going into a bulk helps when it comes to lifting? Absolutely. Do I think you need to go into an insane dirty bulk like I did? Absolutely not. Of course you should bulk, but I would do a lean bulk and I just feel like that's the healthiest way to do it. Otherwise you're just scarfing a ton of calories down all day, every day. And I do want to say, if you're trying to be a pro bodybuilder, that might be a little different. But if you're just trying to look good, feel good, and lift good year round, do a lean bulk. If I was looking at my 20-year-old self right here, that was 190 pounds, didn't have a single ab, and wanted to get more confident and shred some of that body weight off, first, I would tell him, how many calories are you eating and what are you eating? So I would tell my younger self, and you should tell yourself right now, maybe take 2 or 3 days, track exactly what you eat every single day. And I don't think you should diet. I think you should eat exactly what you eat every single day. Put that into a free app like MyFitnessPal, and bam, you have that number. And so say that number on average is 3,200 calories. From there, I would go into a small calorie deficit to start. Maybe go from 3,200 to 2,700. Do that for 2 weeks. See how you're feeling. See how you're looking in the meal. See how you're looking in the mirror and see how you're feeling in the gym. And from there, I would get exactly how much you weigh in protein. So I weigh 170 pounds right now. So I try to go a little bit over that in grams of protein. So because I'm 170 pounds, I try to go for about 180, 190 grams of protein. But any more than your body weight, I don't really think is much needed. But protein is absolutely key, guys. But since we're on food right now, I just want to say, try to eat as much real food as you can. If you're traveling, if you're at the airport, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I always tell people this: one good meal does not make you healthy, just like one bad meal does not make you unhealthy. When I was doing my bodybuilding shows, if I just would have done that prep for 1 week, do you think anything would have changed? No, it took, 8 weeks to get to that point of my bodybuilding shows. So takes time, takes consistency, but track your food first. Food is literally everything. And I already know you guys are gonna ask me. I'm sure most of you guys want abs in this video. And I could talk about this all day long, but I think abs are made in the gym. Yes, they're made in the gym, but they're shown in the kitchen. So you have to do both, okay? If you want your abs to show, you got to do both. Lift weights 4 to 5 days a week, and I would try to get 10K steps every single day, absolutely minimum. But people always ask me, Hayden, to get a good physique, do I have to lift? And I think no, you don't necessarily have to lift. I, of course, love lifting. And of course, it makes me look, like a bodybuilder. So obviously, going out and playing tennis or basketball is not going to make you look like a bodybuilder. But if your goal is to just lose body fat, then I would find some sort of activity that you like and run with it. Because I think when you enjoy what you're doing, you make 100 times more progress. When I first started lifting, I made so much progress that first year because I genuinely loved what I was doing so much and I looked forward to going to the gym every single day. So if your goal isn't to look like a bodybuilder and you just want to look good and feel good and have abs, then pick a sport that you like. Go play basketball every day, go play tennis every day, go for, a run, go do CrossFit, really whatever you want to do. People always tell me like, do I have to lift weights to, be shredded? No, absolutely not. It's all about what you're eating and how active you are every single day and how many calories you are burning. But for someone like me who wants that in between a bodybuilder and a model look, of course I have to lift. And of course, if that's your goal, then of course you have to lift. But people always ask me, Hayden, how long do I need to be in the gym? And honestly, guys, I think that's such an overrated question, and I don't think you guys need to be in the gym for hours and hours and hours. I tell people this all the time. I would rather do a 45-minute super intense workout than to be in the gym for 2 hours and be lollygagging around, not training with intensity. When it comes to, losing body fat, getting your dream physique, I think training with intensity is the most important aspect of this. So I would rather you be in the gym for even 30 minutes, but try to get at least 45 minutes. I would rather you be in the gym for 45 minutes, pick 5 exercises, do 2 to 3 intense sets on each. I would much rather you do that than to be in the gym for 2 to 3 hours, because trust me, it's not about how long you're in the gym. It's about what you're doing in the gym, and it's about how intense you are training in the gym. Because all my bodybuilding shows I've done, I've only been in the gym for 45 minutes a day and literally just going for 2 walks morning and night. So it's not about how long you're in the gym. 45-minute intense workout over a 2-hour lollygagging workout any day of the week. Okay, so this is something that I still struggle with, but obviously recovery is key, guys. So all I'm going to say on this is try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day, and don't overtrain. You don't need to be going to the gym 2 to 3 times a day and hitting the weights every single day. Your muscles need to recover, because if you're going for your dream physique, obviously your muscles need to recover for you to have that dream physique. If you're just breaking down your muscles over and over and over again every single day, they're not going to be able to recover. So they're not going to be able to grow. I understand. I've watched Rocky, I've watched Creed. I see all these videos of people going hard every single day. But when it comes to lifting weights, it's a little different. Your muscles are so broken down and they need to recover. So if you're playing another sport, if you're not lifting weights and you're watching this video, and instead you're playing tennis every single day or going for a run every single day, that's a little different. But for bodybuilding, you need a rest, 4 to 5 workouts a week, trying to get your dream physique. At the end of the day, don't overthink it. And at the end of the day, have fun with it. I promise you'll make way more progress if you actually love being in the gym. And I think that's why I've made so much progress. I think that's why I've been able to grow a following, because I just genuinely love being in the gym. I genuinely love lifting weights. Consistency is everything. See, a lot of people go super hard in the gym for a week and they burn themselves out and they're done. So consistency is everything. Getting your dream physique is going to take time, but if you're consistent with it and get 1% better every single day, I promise you it'll come. That being said, guys, if you guys have any other questions, type in the comments. I will respond to you ASAP. I know this video is pretty cut and dry, but I really think getting your best physique is pretty simple, and I feel like a lot of people overthink it. So I just try to stick to the basics, and that's something that's worked with me. Obviously, there's a science side to it. There's tons of supplements you can take. There's tons of, different things you can do there. But personally for me, I just stick to the basics. I have 1 protein shake a day. I take my vitamins every day. And other than that, I eat real food. And that's how I've always felt the best. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. And also, thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers. I think we're only like 500 away right now, and I'm going to try to post this tomorrow. So I think by tomorrow we should have it. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. I freaking love you guys. And I will see you guys for another video in a couple days. Actually, take that back. I'm going on a fall trip here in a couple days. So I don't know if I'm going to film a video out there, but I'm going to try. I'll probably record some like guitar content out there. So I freaking love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.